Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your host of the most Iron and Toast here, coming live. This is episode 47 of Road to 2000 ELO in Chess. And I know what you guys are thinking. What do you mean episode 47? What happened to episode 46? Well, episode 46 was recorded and was uploaded. It's now private because I started getting comments asking, hey, we can't see the board, Toast. You're recording the wrong monitor again, silly goose. I could review the games really quick for you guys. First one I lost, unfortunately. We were playing the Carl Khan. We just made a really big mistake. Well, we did pretty decent for the most part in the beginning. But then we made a really big mistake right here, moving this queen. And the reasoning for that is because he was able to take a pawn. I had to move. He was then able to take the knight and secure the center. He was then up by 3. And I just kind of gave up at that point. So that didn't go too well. My losing streak was continuing, and I just got completely desperate. I got super desperate, so I decided to eat a small pack of Skittles. Now, guys, I apologize for that. I know that the Skittles are meant for the milestones, such as 1400, 1500, 1600, but I just had a small little packet of Halloween Skittles, and it gave me the boost I needed to win a game. So here, same thing, Carl Khan. Not much going on in the beginning. I do bring my queen out fairly early, and then he just bada bing bada boom gets his pawn into pretty nasty position, and then gives us a bishop for free. After that, we're able to trade off the queens, it gives us a knight. So we were then up by 7, and we're able to get him into a few positions where we're able to trade off and eventually corner him into a checkmate. That being said, it is pretty late tonight. I've been working a long time today, so we're going to be doing just one game. I'm just happy that the losing streak is over, to be honest. I am so relieved. We're going to go back to the London for a little bit. And the reason we're going back to the London is because it is a foolproof way to increase my ELO, at least a little bit, so that way I'm not struggling so hard. Because my ELO recently has been absolutely plummeting, which is so unfortunate. So I want to get it up at least a little bit. And I'm going to do that by playing the London. I don't care what the haters say. I don't care what the haters say, ladies and gentlemen. London all the way. When in doubt, play the London. I was thinking about playing the London every game until 2000 because of how foolproof it is, but that wouldn't make for great content, unfortunately. Okay, I'd rather not double stack my pawns if possible, but you know what? Let's go ahead and attack him. We'll go and castle on the queen side. And then we'll bring our other rook in, and we can start advancing our pieces. I think straight up the middle here on the E file will be advantageous for us. Yeah, London system, guys, it's a very difficult defense to penetrate. And when you're playing with grandmasters, you actually see a lot of draws with the London, just because there is a lot of trading off that happens. Now we're going to go ahead and win a pawn here. So we're up by 1 there. And then I suppose we could push this pawn. He'd push. And we could take with the rook. So there are only 2 weaknesses in the London system. One of them is this B2 pawn, which can be undefended and can get taken. The other is getting your bishop trapped. If If I have my bishop out here and he starts pushing his pawns and I don't pay any attention, then it can get trapped and taken. So, just a few little tidbits there. I could push this pawn forward now, but I don't really see the point of that. I think it would be better to bring in our other rook for the time being. He might start pushing his pawns to weaken our defense of the king. Move here, he has to move away. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and push the pawn. I'm a little interested in how this turns out. He's going to have to move his knight, most likely here. That way he can start attacking this pawn. And if he does go here, I suppose I'll just push my king over. You know what would be really nice is if we could take... He takes our pawn. Oh, we're about to be in check, though, is the problem. I was gonna say, if we could take... And then he takes me, and then I take him, placing him in check. And... Well, let's see. Yeah, I feel like moving my king over is the safest bet here. But we do have something... Oh, and he was able to take the pawn. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to expose his queen. Alright, well, let's look for some weakened pawns here. We could try to get our knight to this square. First, let's fortify our pawn defense a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what any other move would have been there. I think we'll move our knight up to defend and attack. Take. But he's not able to take because he would be exposing himself. Take. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wonderful knight move on his part. Did not see that. Did not see that coming. And I can't take him. Wow. I should have realized that that's what he was doing with the queen. Well, unfortunately, we have lost our queen, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing else we can do there. All we can do is move over and try to figure something out. Would have been nice if I could go here, but that's not going to work. Okay, this game's not over yet, although it is going very poorly. Yeah, I wish I could double attack this pawn somehow. He's planning on going here next is the problem. He just takes. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe we could save the knight. Probably just move over. I don't want to trade if I don't have to. Yeah, that was actually a fairly impressive move on his part. Move the queen over to block my pawn from moving, and then forking me. Those nasty knights. Nasty, nasty knights. Yeah, it is pretty late at night. Not doing a whole lot of thinking during this game. But oh well, I did want to get a game in. Get back in the habit of playing every day. And we know that the losing streak has been broken, so I'm no longer super duper stressed about it. It's going to be extremely difficult for us to win this game now. Suppose we can move. The only chance we would have is to do what he did to us, is forking the king and queen. But we can't do that when they're on opposite colored squares. Not much we can do here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. Not a super exciting video, very short, very straightforward. We will do a very quick analysis though. Open with the London, pretty straightforward. Opening was fine. Looks like we actually gained a very decent lead here. We're up by a pawn. This looks like more advantageous than just a pawn though. We're up by 2.5. Let's see. So I suppose it had something to do with what I was thinking. Yeah, so go here. I was afraid of him placing me in check, though. Right, because if he places me in check, then I have to move anyway. But, well, that wouldn't have mattered, though, right? Let's see. I take... He places me in check. I move. He moves his queen somewhere, I suppose. Discovered check. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would have worked. He can move his queen to a lot of places, though. Like, what if he went down here? Well, that wouldn't work. I guess it could. Okay. Well, I see what it's going for there. Just start placing him in check. I was thinking about doing that. I didn't turn out doing it, but... So I'm assuming here he could have done the fork, but I would have taken him. So I'm not sure why I'm down so much at that moment. But he was able to pull it off anyway. And yeah, once you take the queen, it's basically game over. Alright guys, well, sorry for this short and not so exciting video. But thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to be getting back into chess every day if possible. The break is over. The losing streak has been broken. We are getting back into the game. And, you know, we haven't fallen that far. Like, look at this. Like, come on. That's nothing. At one point, we were at 1282, and we dipped all the way down to 1218. You know, we were at 1264. Now we're at 1364. Now we're at 1322. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're going to be able to make a comeback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out my sponsor Skills at skills.com. Like, subscribe, and favorite. I'll check you guys out in the next video. I'm very tired.